Author and speaker Simon Sinek has an amazing book called Start With Why, and it really examines and kind of digs into this idea that there is a why or a reason behind the decisions that we make, and we need to really understand those. We need to get beyond the superficial and understand what are these things that are driving us, because goals come and go, but the reasons tend to remain, right? The reasons endure, and if you can understand those reasons, you can channel that into other activities in your life. I look back on my life when I was 18 years old. My dream, like the pinnacle of success for me in my mind at that point, was to own a Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. I just loved that vehicle. I thought it was the best vehicle that was ever made, and that's all I wanted. Fast forward to today, that's not really that important to me anymore. That goal isn't something that has endured, but if I really examine the reasons behind that, if I really think about why that was, I probably would find things like I wanted to feel accomplished, and that would have made me feel like I had accomplished something. I probably wanted to feel accepted, and I felt in my mind that that would have given me acceptance. Some of those things you mature and you grow beyond, and then some of those you carry with you forever. I still want to feel accomplished. I still want to do things today that make me feel like I'm moving forward rather than backwards. But the goal, the actual item behind or in front of that why, changes. And I say that because when you're in the process of building a financial plan, when you're setting goals for yourself, when you're trying to achieve some level of financial success, don't get so hung up on these goals, these monetary objectives, like retirement or buying a house or, buying a car, whatever it is. Don't get so caught up on that. Really try to dig down underneath the surface and understand why, because what will happen is you will realize that achieving financial success does not have to be 30 years in the future. It does not have to be something that is, this massive, seemingly unattainable goal. It can be a feeling that you can experience today by doing something really basic and then working your way up to that bigger goal down the road. We use a process with our clients that we call the perfect day exercise. We really ask them to visualize a perfect day. If they could live a perfect, absolutely perfect day according to their definition, the questions we explore are: where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? And at the end of the day, how do you feel? Really dig into those questions. And when you get to that how do you feel, you tend to hear things like loved and accepted and fulfilled and living my purpose. And you can then take that and back into a lot of other ways that you can get there. You don't have to have millions of dollars to feel loved and like you're living your purpose. And so when you can understand that why, and you can really get down to those values that drive your life, you can find meaning and you can find goals being met in your day-to-day life on a minor basis, and then work towards more major goals down the road. And so understanding that why and really getting to those values that drive you, that is an enduring process. It is something that will give you a sense of accomplishment, like you're reaching those goals, rather than saying, hey, when I'm 65, I'm going to retire and then I'm going to feel accomplished. That is a losing process. And so use this experience and this time early on in your financial planning process to really understand those whys, and then map all of your activities back to the things that give you that purpose.